Mm. Hola Gen Z, welcome to Triple C, aka Casual Chat Corner. So it was our first project of podcasting. Triple C here with me, Ghina Zalfa, or known as Jalap. I'm the host here, and today for our first project, I'm inviting a guest. And guess who is it? So our today's guest star is Nabila Oktavia, or Bybyl. Okay, Bybyl. So today we're gonna talk about our generation, aka Gen Z. Are you ready, or are you still confused about being here?
Already.
Okay. Now, as we all know, people tend to have negative stigma about Gen Zs, right? As a part of Gen Z, what do you think about people's stigma of our generation?
I think people that label every Gen Z as their generation's negative stigma is unfair because it's based on generalization. I mean, every generations are diverse. They have different talents and passion. So, for me, despite the negative stigmas that have been wondering, labeling us with the negative stigmas taken on our generation means ignoring our individuality and the potential we have to make a difference.
I agree with you because, yeah, that's really not fair. Actually, this point doesn't need to be specific to generations. Logically, they should be able to understand that everyone has different abilities and talents, especially nowadays, where Gen Z is very attached to technology, so will be very different from the previous generation. Okay, next question. So, we know that Gen Z actually really bond with internet. As a part of Gen Z, you must have two sides of life, right? In real life and in the internet. Then, how do you balance your online and offline lives?
Balancing online and offline life can be a bit tricky. For me, I try to stay focused on either online or offline life, not forcing myself to do both at the same time. This also helps me with time efficiency. When it's time to do offline work, I do it. But when I have free time or simply no work or course to do, I'm back on my online life.
Okay, I can't deny this. As a Gen Z, I also have two lives, living in the real world and on the internet. And it's true, simply put, be smart about dividing your time and always remember that our world is wide and try not to forget that. Okay, Bybyl, do you mind if we move to the next question?
Sure.
Okay, maybe this topic is gonna a little bit off topic. So, do you believe that our generation has a weak mentality on facing events in our life then?
I disagree. Everyone have their own way to face life events. We can just determine by their generation. But if I should answer, I think generally our generation just face life events differently. We adapt and seek support when needed. We have awareness that mental health is important to us. This also have proven by how many suicide cases internationally decreased time by time. It's not about weak mentality, it's about resilience and seeking help when necessary.
Okay, that's interesting. Talk about mental health. Do you believe that Gen Z differs from previous generation in terms of values and priorities?
Again, I think not only every generation, but everyone must have different values and priorities. But generally, Gen Z is different from the previous generations because they're really good with technology. I mean, we live along with technology, so it's not a surprise. They also care about treating everyone fairly. They work hard for social and environmental causes. They talk openly about mental health, etc. These differences come from their unique experiences.
So we know that our generation, of course, is more aware of loneliness and always tries to fulfill the lone and blank space of ourselves. And I know everyone must have ever grown through loneliness. So, what kind of activities or hobby that you think that Gen Z typically engage into alleviate the loneliness?
I think it depends on the person itself, but as I experience, when I feel lonely, I would distract myself from feeling so by online socializing, playing games, watching videos on YouTube, or simply just reading a book. By online socializing, playing games, etc., I can also make friends all over the world.
That's right. I was relate that. Okay, maybe today's topic is quite heavy, but I think it's really relates to life and what Gen Z feels right now. Okay, that's a wrap for this episode of Triple C. We appreciate your spending your time with us. If you have any feedback or topic suggestions, feel free to reach about our website or social media. Stay tuned for more enlightening discussions. See you later, and thank you for Bybyl.
Thank you. Thank you.